Hi, problem solvers. Welcome to your problem solving station today. Today, we're going to use a new kind of graphic organizer to help us solve the problem and to show and tell our thinking in different ways. The graphic organizer has 4 parts. The first part tells us our word or story problem. The second part shows our model with tools or our drawing that we use to solve our problem. Then we put our numbers together to make an equation or a number sentence. And then the most important part on the graphic organizer is the My Thinking. And this is where you get to tell us how you solved the problem and what was going on in that big old brain of yours. So today we're going to model together how to use our graphic organizer and how to share our thinking to solve this word problem. As I read it, I want you to think about what do you know at the beginning, what do you know in the middle, and what do you know at the end? It says, 8 puppies were brown and 4 puppies were white. How many puppies were there? So, I know in the beginning that there were 8 puppies. So, I'm going to highlight 8 puppies, a different color to show the beginning, to help me remember. We're going to make it yellow. I also know that in the middle, there were 4 white puppies. So I'm going to highlight that blue. Yellow shows me the beginning, blue shows me the middle. Do we know how many puppies were there at the end? Does it tell us that in the problem? No, it does not tell us how many there were in the end. So we're going to highlight the question mark because that's what we need to be solving for. Now we can use that information to think about that equation. Remember we said at the beginning there were 8 puppies. Well, here my first number or add-in in my equation is 8. Then we said in the middle, there were 4 white puppies. Now that is my second number in my equation. We do not know what happened at the end, so we have our question mark there, and we see that in our equation too. So we can build our equation by telling what we know in the beginning, middle, and end. Now, since we're putting the puppies together, we're going to add because we're bringing 2 groups and putting them together. So now that I know my thinking, I can begin to solve my problem. Today, I'm going to use a drawing model on our graphic organizer. It says, at the beginning, there were 8 brown puppies. So remember when we use quick picks, we quickly pick something to help us see it. So instead of drawing real life puppies, I'm just going to draw 8 circles. Okay? So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the circles will represent the white puppies. Now or brown puppies. Now I'm going to use a different shape for the white puppies. I'm going to use a triangle. And I see in my problem that there were 4 white puppies. So I'm going to make 4 triangles. 1, 2, oopsies, 3, 4. Now, I know that I'm going to need to put all of these puppies together to help me find how many there were. To do that, I can count. I can also think about what I know about the numbers. I know that 8 is the largest number out of the 2, and all these circles equal 8. So I don't need to count from the beginning. I can just put 8 in my head and then count on the 4 triangles. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. From my model, I think there are 12 puppies altogether. Now, I have used a model and I tried counting on, but I want to check to make sure that my counting on was accurate. That means correct. So I'm going to double check by counting each one, and that's okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now that I've checked my thinking 2 ways and used a model to help me, and I got 12 every time, I think there are 12 puppies. So I am going to write 12 for the equation, and I'm going to add my answer, 12 puppies. Now, I'm not done yet, friends. We need to explain our thinking and how we solved the problem. I'm going to do this by writing some sentences. I'm going to say what I did first. I said, first, I drew 8 circles for brown puppies. Then I drew 4 triangles for white puppies. I counted all the shapes to find 12 puppies all together. Let me make my font a little smaller so you can see. There we go. So, firsty friends, when we use our graphic organizer, it helps us solve the problem and show our thinking in a lot of different ways. And mathematicians can solve problems in multiple ways, and they can explain their thinking for everyone to know. You will get to practice doing this yourself this week. You can revisit this video if you need to, or you can move on to your next activity. Bye, problem solvers.